Okay, this is Ringwalk Media in association with Redline Specialist Cars, Highland Whisky Clan, One-to-One Boxing Gyms, and the Glove Box Management. Mikie Tallon, 8-0, and what a way to go 8-0, mate. Congratulations, great performance.
Yeah, thank you. It was a good fight while it lasted, but in a way I would have liked to get a few rounds in, like to get the 8 rounds and then done the punch in the 8th round, but
yeah,
it's better in the second round.
Don't get paid for overtime, mate.
I'm happy, Joe's happy, Macaulay's happy, Marcus is happy, everyone's happy, so yeah, we go on to the next one now.
Well, listen, this was what they call the so-called step up, and he was a very, very good fighter. He's got a good record, and you have to be tested by these guys so that you can push on for titles. I mean, that first round, you looked again in a different level. You worked on the positioning, the double jabs, the moving around. Just how do you feel that now you're progressing as a professional? Because it must feel different to you.
Yeah, Joe just said to me then, how do you feel? And I just felt comfy in a way. I felt like I'm just meant to be there. I'm just taking everything in, downloading data in the first round, and just seeing that he dropped his left hand when I from the jab to the body. So I just let it go, and it landed. So yeah, it was a good shot.
Well, Joe, just before that, was saying to you, vary your jab, go up, go down, go forward, go back, you know what I mean? And you were picking him. He was sort of waiting for you to jab him, wasn't he? Whereas previous opponents haven't done that. They're kind of thrown. So you're commanding the ring a lot more, aren't you?
Yeah, to be honest, when me and Joe were watching him in the gym,
yeah,
I was expecting a tough few rounds, to be honest, because he normally comes out flying for the first 1 or 2, and then he gasses out a little bit, and then he'll come flying again in the later rounds. But yeah, just from as soon as the bell went, I just felt like I was the dominant fighter. I was controlling the tempo. I was throwing when I was one of throwing. He was standing still. I was up on my toes, controlling the pace.
Well, I was sat ringside watching it. Obviously, it wasn't that far away from it, and it was a beautiful shot, mate. Like you say, you picked it perfectly, and it landed sweet as a nut, didn't it?
Yeah, I was made up with it. When it got to 6-7, I knew he weren't getting up, but then he got up on like 9. The ref just thought, no, he can't go on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great time shot. Joe told me.
It was quite funny because I'm sitting there and I'm talking to Billy Deniz. He's obviously overseas at the minute, and he's like, "Oh, that's great," because I think he must have been watching the feed or something. Yeah. And he was like, "Is it over?" I'm like, "Yeah," because he must have been behind us. So, what happened? I went, "You watch." So he's made up for you as well, mate.
Yeah. Billy's over in Canada, isn't he? So it's good that he's still tuning in and watching me. And me fights, yeah.
Too right, he should.
Yeah.
Well, listen, 8-0. We were speaking to Joe earlier. He was saying now this is the time for you to start pushing on and hopefully picking up some titles towards the end of this year. You feel confident to do that, I'm assuming? Yeah,
more than ready. I was ready last year. I was just waiting to get the 8 rounds out the way. My last 2 fights have meant to be scheduled for 8 rounders, and the opponents either changed or they didn't want to do the rounds or something like that. So yeah, it was good to just get it out the way. Even though I didn't do the 8 rounds, I'm more than ready to do 8 rounds.
Yeah, you go and muck it up and by knocking him out in the second, don't you? Obviously, a quick word on your manager, Natasha. MBE announced today. That's fantastic news and testament to what she's just given to not just women's boxing, but boxing in the whole, isn't it?
Yeah, just the achievement she's made in boxing, she more than deserves it, doesn't she? And she I'm sure she'll soak it all in. And what did he say? She let everyone know about it for a long time.
She will. And good things happen to good people, and it's well earned as well. So congratulations, Natasha. So listen, Mikie, what's next? Joe must have a plan for you. Do you know what that is?
Hopefully just fight as soon as possible. If it's just another fight or if it's a title fight, I'm not sure. But I want the titles now. If at the end of this year, if not the start of next year, start 2026 off with a bang.
Yeah, well, you've definitely earned it, and you're at that stage now, so we were looking forward to at least one title, I think, before the end of the year.
Minimum.
Now, listen, we're in Liverpool, absolutely packed with Mikie Tallon fans out there. Give them a shout out, mate. Yeah,
just say thanks to everyone who bought ticket and thanks to my sponsors for helping me out through the way.
I wonder if Mawson would be one of your sponsors, would it?
Yeah, Mawson, Lee Jones sponsoring me, the Care to Flower Nutrition, Gallagher's Gym Champs Camp.
Joe's over here having fun and games, but listen, I know he's pleased with you tonight, so he'll let you off, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Listen, Mikie, congratulations. Very, very mature and precise performance tonight, and let's hope that you get one of those titles by the end of this year, mate.
Thank you.